available. I feel like it's dumb. Hold on, I think the laptop is blocking the light a little bit. Watch out, radio. There we go. Fix that light. Alright. I think that's a little better. Alright. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? I was live earlier, so let me go back live again. Doing some donation-based readings. If you're interested, or if you just want to watch, you've got $1, 1 card pull, $5, 3 card tarot, and $10 will get you 3 cards and 2 oracle cards as well. So if you know anything about how I do my readings, I really don't do time based. It doesn't matter if it's 1 card. I can read so much off that 1 card. So, you know, very good information. Just wanted to come and show some love, show some support, and say what's up, because I haven't seen y'all in a long time. So make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and let me go ahead and log on to Instagram, because I'm doing 2 platforms. Just like how I used to do. Just like how I used to do. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm talking to a client real quick. All right. Get over here and go live. Eyes are red. I'm always tired. I see how red my eyes are. All right. Do we want a filter? Do I need? I really don't need a filter. That filter makes me look dark. That's a cute little filter. I'm over here. Let me get this set up. I'm trying to see if I want to use a filter or not on my live. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let me see. Why is my eyes are red? I'm so tired. You know, we'll do some sprinkles, because I don't need no filter. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a filter. That's cute. That's a cute little filter. That's regular. This is filter. That's the little sprinkles. All right, we'll do sprinkles. That's what we'll do. All right, so I'm about to go live on Instagram. See if we can get this party started. Let them know what's going down. Put on some music for a little bit too. I don't like playing music in my lives no more because they always be blocking my stuff and be trying to make me not able to monetize it. I really don't like playing music. I be wanting to play all the vibes, y'all. But they be playing with me. And so I'll explain what's going on. In a second. Cash App. Alright. Pin that. Oh, I just bit my cheek. What's up, YouTube? I'm setting up everything so I can do some readings, okay? I was doing free and donation-based readings earlier. But right now I'm just doing donation-based readings. Alright. But you can get a reading done for as little as $1. Okay? So don't worry about it. I'm getting ready to talk about everything right now. Once I get this stupid phone to do what I needed to do. Alright. So, let me see. I could pin the comments too. I might as well put it here too. I'm putting it on YouTube as well. What I just put on Instagram. All right, and I pinned the comment. Okay, so what up? What up? Thank y'all for stopping by, checking me out. My name is Unique Divination, and I'm off from my Matrix job, so I decided to tap in and say hi. And do some donation-based readings. I was doing free readings earlier, as I was talking about. So I understand that not everybody's able to pay $168 an hour, or even on Thursdays when I have my discount at $68 an hour. Sometimes people ain't even able. Sometimes people just don't want to pay $168 for a reading. I get it. I feel you. You know what I mean? So I understand that there's people that still like my content, still want to watch, and of course, if the right price pops up, if I run certain discounts and things, people will go ahead and often do a reading sometimes. I know sometimes you guys are leery because, especially my new people, my day ones already know what kind of readings I give. They're pretty much on point. I think the last live I just did was posted. Most of those readings was on point. They were love readings, relationship readings, and pretty much I described people down to a T. Things that was going on in people's lives to a T. So you can go back and look at that. I think I actually took like a screenshot of the comments. Some people left. So, I like to share my gifts. But I understand there is a balance, in everything. So, reciprocity. I do a lot of free stuff. I do a lot of free business classes. Check my link tree out. YouTube, go ahead and check my links out. Instagram, go ahead and check out my link tree, and you'll see on every Saturday I go live. I do free life coaching sessions, free readings for the collective. So it's a balance, and I like to come on here, and so sometimes I do donation-based readings. Okay, so that is what it is. I appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody who loves my readings. I love doing this. It's fun and exciting, and just like I was explaining in my last video, Everybody has the same ability. Everybody has the same ability. We all have the same skill set. It's just a matter of you practicing your skill set, and you'll be able to kind of tap in, and you can practice on yourself or others. It really doesn't matter, but we all have the same type of ability. This is gonna kill me. I can't take this. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to get off alive because this sprinkle stuff, I thought it was cute, and it's not. It's aggravating. So let me go ahead and end this. I'm sorry, I can't. That was mad annoying. Let me redo this, y'all. I can't. Alright, so we're not doing that filter because that was annoying. We're not going to do no filter. I don't need no filter. Alright, I got to write all that over again. I did it to myself. Alrighty. Hopefully I won't have to fix it again. Lesson learned. Alright, y'all. Let's try this again. What is going on here? Something's wrong with my Instagram. I don't know why I was doing this. There's no sound coming from it. What's going on? Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm having a slight difficulty over here on my live. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, here we go. Hey. Alright. Yeah. Get this in here. Let's see. Hey, I'm trying to get my phone to stick in my... For some reason, it wants to be difficult. Hold on, let me take it out the case. Let's see if that'll help. Sorry, Instagram. There we go. Alright. a whole lot. Great. All right, let me let my dog out. You want to get out, Radio? So you come here. Get out, champ. All right, let the dog out. Got my water. All right, so while I wait for people to pop on, I'm gonna start pulling some cards. Just to be pulling some cards. But actually, let me save my cards before I do anything, because they was acting a little bit crazy earlier. And I was like, what's going on? So let me cards a little cleansing. That's that energy. Cleanse that energy. Hey, what's up? What's up? Instagram and YouTube. Just cleaning my little deck right now. Getting ready to get into some readings. Nice and clean. Let me shuffle. Let me shuffle. Let me shuffle. I hope everybody's day is going well. So I'm currently on Instagram and I'm currently on YouTube. And I'm doing donation-based readings. And I'm going to be pulling some cards in between. Waiting on people to get readings. So if you just want to hang around and watch, that's fine too. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, okay? If you're on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. If you're on Instagram, make sure to follow me. All right? And make sure to add me as your favorite or whatever, because the algorithm done changed up, okay? And so if y'all want to catch me, y'all got to add me in your algorithm. All right? And we got something that flew out. All right, so let's see here. So that was the universe. The universe reversed, all right? So that's the first thing that pretty much popped out. And this deals with levels. This deals with leveling up. This deals with going on to another transition, right? This is completing something and moving on to a higher level, right? If this was upright. But this card is reversed, right? This card is reversed, so you know, Spirit is kind of advising us to pay attention to the things that are stopping us from leveling up. Pay attention to the things that are blocking us from achieving that next level or completing that goal, you know, that we need to complete in order for us to manifest and to be successful, right? Universe reversed. And we've got Saturn on here. We've got Leo on here. We've got Taurus on here. These zodiacs and this planet, they kept coming up in my last readings earlier. We know that Saturn deals with lessons and learning things, right? We know that Saturn deals with, you know, it's going to continue to give you the same crap until you change and want to do something different. And as I talked about earlier, the Leo energy with boundaries, territory, really owning your space. And Taurus kind of deal with waiting things out, having that patience to endure, right? And I feel like those are the things that we may be lacking when it comes to completing and, our transition to that next level. And, things that's been coming up collectively, I haven't posted it. We keep going against the grain. We keep fighting, surrendering to the divine. We want all the power, we want all the control, and you can't control every single element, right? You can control yourself, right? That's the only thing that you can control is yourself. And then based on how you move and the frequencies and the energy that you're putting off, is how you're going to be able to change your environment around you. So like thinking, work smarter, not harder. Stop trying to change your environment externally, and worry about changing your environment internally by your own actions, right? By your own actions, okay? So, hey, if you're tuning in, I'm Unique Divination. I'm currently on Instagram Live and I'm on YouTube. And I'm doing donation-based readings today. I went live and I did free readings and a $5 donation, but it's just all donation. Just go around. $1 gets you one card pull, or if you're on Instagram, one badge will get you a card. $5 or 3 badges will get you 3 cards, and $10 will get you 5 cards, right? And that'll be 3 tarot and 2 oracles. So I don't care about the length of time. I could go on for a very long time, even with 1 card. So that's not really the issue, okay? So trust and believe. Even if you get 1 card pull, it's going to give you a lot of information. And depending on how good I'm feeling, I might, add a card or 2 more, depending on the donation, or if like I pull another card to answer. Okay, so 100% though, if you do donate something, you will get some questions answered. So hey, y'all. Just kind of going through everything, going through the procedures. There's the pinned comment. And I am back, y'all. I'm back. I'm here for a while. But I had just pulled a card, waiting for somebody to donate. I'm just going to keep pulling cards. But I had pulled the universe reverse. And we just talked about things that's holding us back from leveling up. There's things that we need to implement to level up. Patience, for 1. 2, owning our territory and our boundaries and owning our craft and whatever it is that we do. And then kind of Saturn, kind of reminding us of when are we going to continue, how long is it going to take for us to learn the lesson, right? It's the same lesson over and over, and that's why we can't level up, because we keep ignoring, and it's the same thing, right? So Saturn is there, to remind you, like, hey, you're not going to go to the next level if you don't implement or get rid of this certain type of behavior. Okay, so you either need to get rid of certain behaviors and patterns, or you need to implement new behaviors and patterns. But Saturn is there. Saturn is there to tell us to do this, right? So that's what's going on with the universe reversed, okay? And just like I was talking about, I just posted collectively, I'm getting a theme, even in my shadow work material that I'm doing, the life coaching session on shadow work, I'm getting the same theme of self-love, surrendering to the divine. It's okay to have doubt and not know everything and not know what steps is coming forward. And with that being said, move through fear. Releasing guilt and shame, financing, budget, like being smarter, wiser with our money. And that's pretty much, self-care, self-love. So these are just like reoccurring themes that are coming up collectively in my own readings, and as I'm seeing readings that I'm doing for the collective. Okay? A lot of emotional communication, like just starting to understand how to communicate emotionally, better with people in your life, especially your significant other, your partner. Just being able to express yourself and be in a certain place and not be judged and just feel comfortable, and just to reciprocate that with your partner, allowing them to be themselves and to confide in you. Um, it's a lot of things we don't know about the people we live with, and we swear just because we live with somebody that we know them. All right, we all have our little shadow that ain't nobody in, and we just got to remember that, people are two different people, and if you want your partner to come to you and trust you, then you have to be in a place of non-judging. And judging also came up too. That's been coming up in our collective reading. So, just keep that in mind, unless it's something like heinous, but, and we all have things with us, quirks, kinks, sexual kinks, whatever, but like just whatever comes up, just be non-judgmental, especially if it's your partner. And if you want to, talk about some things, then, hopefully y'all can be at a place where there's some non-judgment there. So just kind of throw that out there. The next card that I pulled was, so if I get 4.99 badges, I can get 3 cards pulled. Yes, you can, my love. You sure can. Like I said, and depending on how I feel, if I need to pull like another card to add to it or to like finish up what I'm trying to get out, then I'll do that too, no problem. But the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, I just pulled this, and this is still just like a collective reading. And it's Lord of Prudence, and it's got Virgo on here. And so what this is telling me is that we are being too judgmental. We're being too critical, analyzing too hard. First of all, yourself. It's the Lord of Prudence. And I like words. I mean, we all can imagine what being a prude and what prudence is, but let's just look at the actual definition of what prudence is. It says the quality of being prudent, cautiousness. We need to exercise prudence in such important matters. Also deals with wisdom and judgment. So the definition of being prudent is arising from or showing prudence, marked by wisdom or judiciousness, prudent advice, shrewd in the management of practical affairs, prudent investors, marked by service. So, okay, discreet, provident, frugal. All right, so in retrospect, prudence is not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're not balanced in how you use it, it can come off as critical, very analytical, just kind of picking and tearing things apart, tearing people down, so to speak, yourself and others, right? So just kind of remember that you want to be nice to yourself, talk kindly to yourself, talk kindly to others in their situation, and just don't be so critical. Sometimes when people tell you things, they don't need judgment in return. Sometimes they just want somebody to hear or just listen to them without any type of judgment or passing anything. And the same goes for you. Maybe you're not getting that as well. I see the donations, y'all. I don't want to mess up my zone. I got 2 donations. I see y'all. I got y'all. But I'm in a little zone here. So yeah, maybe you need to remember, or, you want to feel the same thing. You want to be able to express things without somebody coming from a non-judgmental way or trying to criticize or, just analyze you. Like, why is you analyzing me? You feel me? Like, what's going on here? Like, why is you worrying about analyzing me? You know what I mean? Like, analyze yourself. So that might be the place that you're at. Or, like I said, be careful not to do that to other people, especially your significant other. You're supposed to be their safe space. They're supposed to be your safe space when it comes to that. I don't know about best friends. I had best friends before. I don't have best friends now, so I don't have, this girl thing, if y'all got girl, I really wouldn't even tell my business, my personal business to my best friends anyway, so I'm more of a keep your relationship private, especially being married. I don't really like to disclose, too much of what's going on. with other people, especially if they're not an older married couple who's kind of like experienced things. So just be careful of that too. But you know, just take a step back. Take a step back and look at yourself when you see yourself being too judgmental, and when you see a partner being judgmental, you know, kind of remind them if you can, if they listen, you know, whatever, don't have any problems. Like, hey, let's take a step back here from what we're doing. I just feel like you're coming off a little judgy. You feel me? And like, we need to just step back from this. And don't get upset, because sometimes people be in zones and they just automatically do it, you know, especially if it's a continued or learned behavior that nobody's ever tried to fix or, you know, help them kind of see. But just identify it and just move on. You don't have to be mad or upset about it or have an argument for the whole day about it. And it may be like that until the situation changes, where you're going to have to address your partner and be like, hey, look, here, you know, hey, take a step back. Like, what we doing here? You know, we're being a little bit judgy. You know, so that's really all I got from there. But on a good note, as far as prudence, this could be, you know, a sign to kind of look at things scrutinally, right? Especially your funds. Like I said, finances kept coming up. Anything in the physical. This is Eight of Pentacles, so it's in the physical. Scrutinize things in a positive manner, in a constructive manner. Your thoughts, your thought processes, perspectives, ideologies that you know, maybe didn't feel like you should hold, or, you know, things that you're questioning. Let's just analyze and scrutinize, you know, on that note. Behaviors, you know, ideologies, you know, spirituality, how you view certain things. I mean, even the thing that came up with Will Smith and Chris Rock. You know, I had posted about it and was like, what do y'all think about it? And just seeing the different perspectives. And I may or may not agree with certain things, but it's definitely interesting to see the different perspectives and to take them all in. And everybody's got a great point. We all are in our truth as a collective. You know, we're all looking at it from different perspectives. So I really like seeing that. And I was really interested in what happened last night. So, all right, let me finish this up and let me get to the donations. So, Odd Poet Girl, you did donate first. Let me go ahead and give you a heart so you know that I acknowledged it. I got you next. Miss Fat Mamas, you purchased 3 badges. Thank you so much. So you'll be up next. All right. And let's see. Do you have a question? Where's she at? Odd Poet. Let me know what your question is. Also, if y'all want to come like on and do a video, like share a video, let me know. Y'all welcome to come on live too. If you're not scared. If you're not scared, okay? You are welcome to join my live. That's up to y'all. I love it here today with you. Simply amazing. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I felt like I needed to go live. I was like, let me do this. Let me connect with the people. Hold on, let me finish saging, because I started saging and then I stopped, y'all. Let me get these oracle cards, just in case. Yeah, them cards was jumping all over the place. I had to take a little break earlier. I felt like they was a little bit grumpy. Like, we gotta get back in the habit of things, even the cards. Like, cards be having personalities, y'all. I don't know if y'all feel that way. For people that read tarot out there, how do you feel about your cards? Do you feel like they have personalities? Because my cards have personalities for sure. And like when I'm doing too much or it's time to take a break, they'll just start like going all over the place. It's hilarious. I was doing that earlier. Be knowing for sure. Or like if all you pull is like reversals, you know, or if you keep pulling the same card, the tarot's like enough is enough. Like tarot lets you know where you need to put them down. You feel me? Like that's too much. Let me see. I got some comments on YouTube. Where are the comments? I thought I seen some comments. Oh yeah, here we go. Wisdom and Tarot. Nah, I control my cards. I don't let them develop any kind of personality. Oh really? Why is that? That's interesting. I would love to know why you don't let your cards develop any personality. That's interesting. Very interesting. I like for my cards to have personality. I like for anything that I'm working with spiritually, you know, I feel like it should have, I feel like I work with these things. I don't control them. I work with them. But I would love to hear your perspective because that sounds very interesting. Alrighty. Put it over here. And okay, so Odd Poet Girl. Let's get you some cards going. And please let me know what your question is. What up to everybody who stepped in a building? It's Unique Divination. And I'm here to answer some questions for y'all, basically. You know what I mean? Here to answer some questions. Over the years, over the past, 5 years I've been in business, y'all been telling me that I've been on point, so I just keep coming on and reading for y'all, pretty much. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be here, right? So, I am here. Y'all have summoned me today. Y'all summoned the hell out of me today. Alright, I know we gotta reset because we got some good cards here. Alright, Odd Poet Girl. You got your question, mamas? Or is this gonna be like a general reading? Hold on, let me see. Did I go back? Did you ask your question on Cash App? I want to make sure I don't want to miss anything here. Okay, so no question. Okay, so let me know, love. I don't want to do a general reading and you had an extra question. You want to do, oh wait, hold on. Yeah, let me see what you got going on. General, please. Okay, cool. I just wanted to confirm that. So, I've got the Temperance card, which is one of my favorite cards, y'all. I really love the Temperance card. I've got Queen of Pentacles, reversed though. And I've got King of Pentacles, upright. So, this could be about you. It could be about you and a partner, some type of male energy here, the King of Pentacles. You know, if we're talking about people here, the Queen of Pentacles could be you. Okay, I don't know if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, then this is definitely somebody who you are tied to romantically. Definitely tied to romantically. This is somebody who knows how to take you off your square. That's why it's reversed. This is someone who kind of can get you riled up and get you out of your emotions. Sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way. All right, so I have Taurus. I have Taurus and Aries connected to the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles has Sag and Capricorn attached to it. And what's crazy is the Temperance card has Capricorn, Sag, and Scorpio. All right, so there's a whole lot of dynamics. If this is a relationship reading, if we're looking at this romantically, there's a whole lot of different dynamics at play. We've got Capricorn, we've got Sagittarius, and then we've got Scorpio. So we've got all three. I like to look at the modalities. We've got the cardinal, mutable, and fixed sign all in one element. All right, so there's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of things stirring when it comes to this relationship. And the reason why you're reversed in this, if we're looking at it as far as a love reading, is that, you know, you get too caught up. You get too caught up when you're in love, and it's like you give too much of yourself. Queen of Pentacles is the queen of taking care of herself and her body, right? Sometimes it happens though when we put too much of ourselves in somebody else, sometimes we lose ourselves. Okay, so I feel like this is a reminder for you to lose yourself, because see, he's upright. Men is going to always be upright. They're just a different kind of breed, okay? Whoever this partner is for you. But they're okay. You know, they're not, they love you, but if we're looking at things that they're willing to do, they're not going to burn themselves out, and they're not going to, like, just, you know, wear on their own self-care to be that invested into the relationship. Is that a good or a bad thing? I don't know. That's for you to decide, right? But ultimately, what I'm seeing here is just too much of you pouring yourself into other people instead of yourself. And what's happening is Sagittarius is a fire sign. It's an action sign. It's a mutable sign. It adapts to change, right? Change. And then we've got Capricorn on here, which we know goats. They climb. You know, they're trying to achieve high achievements, focused, go-getter, really focused on things. And then we have Sagittarius on this card, which represents that passion, that fire, and that transition. Sagittarius is in a way like Scorpio, but it's fire, right? It's that certain type of transition. It's not particularly the death card, the 13, but it's a different kind of transition. It's so I would say like Sagittarius is like after you've come out of the cocoon. You know what I mean? Like, after you've gone through that transition, now you want to mold yourself, you know, and you don't have the ability to do that because you're investing your time into the other person. Okay? So just be careful with that, you know. It's good to love hard, but there's always got to be a balance, you know. And we know in relationships that, you know, if one person's loving hard, the other person's not loving as hard. So just kind of focus on yourself a little bit more. Give that person the time to want to be, you know, stuck on you or kind of invested in you. You know, just take away that presence a little bit so it can start to shift the other way. And it's just the way how it is. It doesn't mean they love you more or less. I mean, nothing's ever balanced. You know, let's just be real about things. If we want to look at this as like a financial aspect or, financially, again, King of Pentacles is all about investment. It's all about earning that money that that you've been working on. You've been reaping the benefits long past the harvest, and here comes, you know, the wings and being established and investing, right? So get into cryptocurrency, you know, get into stocks, you know, start investing in things and looking at things that you haven't looked at before in ways of making money, handling money, and all of those things. Just become more money knowledgeable. Self-care, you know, this comes with, again, the Queen of Pentacles, if we're looking at that as far as the aspect of money. And then mind you, King and Queens are wisdom. They're knowledgeable. They've attained all the knowledge. This is the ultimate knowledge and wisdom. Okay, so you're going to acquire knowledge, but you need to learn how to take care of. Remember, Queen of Pentacles represents taking care of yourself, and we're talking about money. So you need to learn how to take care of your money. You need to learn how to have your money make money for itself. You need to learn how to have additional streams of money. Clear your money energy. You know, I do money work. If you're interested in money work, I do it on the full moon, or it doesn't have to be around the full moon. I'm just that great. You can ask anybody. I don't know if anybody's here on live that, you know, has done money work for me or anything to do with money magic, but I'm really good at it. I have some money soap, money attraction soap. So I feel like you definitely need some self-care to your money energy. So let's work on that. If you know how to do your own money work, That's fine too, but you definitely need to start doing it, and you need to clear your energy field, right? Just a simple white candle, vigil candle. You burn it until it stops looking black, right? And it just burns clear. And as far as money, quick money is green, the color green. Wealth, long-term money is yellow or gold, okay? So burn those things. But again, I can do the work. We can do it alongside each other. I'm pretty much flexible with my own work, my own manifestation work, okay? So just to kind of throw that out there. And I also have installment plans too, okay? So, but yeah, so we've got a lot of self-care to your money energy. Let's clear that money energy. Let's get back on track. Let's look at what we're spending, what we're saving, you know, how much money we spending on eating out, alcohol, you know, weed, whatever we do. Everybody got vices, right? Whatever our extracurricular activities are, start seeing what we can do to bring those down until you can generate more money to, you know, do that. You know, any loans, credit cards, like let's just start paying attention, honing in to our situation here. And as far as the temperance card, this was the very first card. So like literally, this just kind of right now in this aspect represents a little bit of chaos. But within chaos, there is still order, right? Within chaos, there is still order. And this is the time that you sit back and you watch and you observe. Like I said, as far as your money, as far as relationships is concerned, watch your behavior, watch how others respond to you too when you pull back and start your self-care. Okay, so there's some chaos going on, but we're not going to look at it as a bad thing because, like I said, a duality. There's levels to life. There's ups and downs. It ain't never going to be just, you know, a plateau of events. You know, so at this point in your life, it's a little bit of chaos, you know, mentally and in your physical environment. And keep in mind, your state of mind is what reflects your environment. Okay, so if you're, you know, you have anxiety, if you're not really trying to calm your mental mind, you're not trying to calm your mind, it's not going to reflect in your environment. So make sure that you're meditating. I believe this month was the month of meditation. Okay, so just kind of focus on things to allow you to be still and to contemplate and to think on your situation, write down what's going on, and write down the solutions that you want to each situation, whether it be romantically, whether it be for your job. We need a game plan. You need a game plan of life, okay? So we touched on finances, we touched on romantically. Self-development, as far as spiritual development and emotional. Temperance also represents spirit guides, okay? So your spirit guides are at your side right now. That's why we happen to be here, because I didn't plan to go live, okay? So they're going to get you that message, however, because you asked for it. So I feel like spiritually you're moving in the right direction. You're being open. And just continue to be open. Continue to surrender to the divine. Continue to take notes of all the synchronicities that's taking place, especially this one here, because I just don't go live. Like, I'm not scheduled. My day ones know that I just be popping up, y'all. Like, I swear I'm getting better. But ultimately, we're here, right? And you're getting this reading. So that's definitely a confirmation that your spirit guides are finding you answers or confirmation of things that you already know. I feel like some of this you feel like you know. And some things you may have, you know, had to see a different perspective. But I feel like ultimately, you know, your higher self has told you these things before, right? And so spirit guides in the physical realm that you need to pay attention to. Anybody with Sag, Capricorn, or Scorpio heavy in their charts are primary on those signs, okay? Those are going to be your physical spirit guides or the zodiac signs and attributes that you need to lean on, okay? So study Sagittarius, study Capricorn, and study Scorpio, especially where they're placed in your chart. And that'll also help you understand how to calm the chaos and how to understand and put together your game plan once you understand more about yourself, okay? So your spirit guides have arisen, and lo and behold, I'm a Capricorn, so how about that, right? Emotionally, spiritually, Queen of Pentacles, continue to do the work, continue to do the self-care. When's the last time you took a spiritual bath? You know, I'm not going to lie, I don't do them often as I used to. I don't do a lot of spiritual things as often as I used to. I'm not going to lie, y'all. You know, we got real life things going on. But ultimately, it comes a time where you know that your energy is just so junked up that you have to. You know, it gets to a point where I'm like, damn, I'm physically saying like, yo, my corporate job, y'all, my corporate American Express was blocked. I sent one of my people for training for a class, $800. I paid the bill before they sent me the invoice. Tell me why it took 3-4 months to clear up, okay? So that was a clear sign to me. My corporate job, like, why would there be a reason for there to be a block or issue on my corporate job American Express card, right? For no reason, like for some reason, for 3 months straight, I could not pay these people, and I'm like, I already paid y'all. I need y'all to take it out of off my card or whatever. And why did money work? And I swear to God, it cleared up in that week. They finally got it cleared up in that week. And so even there's times where we want to just keep going and we ignore the spiritual, but there's always going to be a situation that happens when it's going to remind you that you need to clear your energy. And I immediately burnt a green candle, I burnt a white candle, and I burnt a yellow candle. And my card was taken care of. They finally got it. I mean, nobody was even contacting me to fix it, right? And the minute I burnt the candle, everything kind of lifted, and I was like, wow. So, to those that believe in that stuff, I'm just trying to tell you that, there are going to be signs, that show you that you need to clear your energy, okay? So, spiritually, you need to take a spiritual bath. Get you some herbs, some Epsom salt, some lavender, some rose petals, some rosemary, some essential oils, tea tree, salopanto, if you can. Get your hands on some type of spiritual bath, some type of spiritual herb, some type of spiritual soak, right? And soak yourself in that bath, and then go ahead and rinse off in the shower, imagining everything just detoxing and running from you. And just continue to do this until you feel good, right? I don't know if you're into egg cleansings or familiar with egg cleansings. It's something that I've been incorporating lately, using egg. If you can, a natural brown egg. Everybody can't afford that. Sometimes we got to do what we got to do. Just get an egg, and, you want to bless it, clear it. You want to program the egg to take away all the negativity. You want to rub it all over your body, with prayers or whatever. And then you drop it in a cup of water, you crack it, drop it in a cup of water, and then the egg gets red. And depending on how it looks, you'll know, what's going on, what kind of energy is coming for you, and if you need to do more. Okay, so that's very important at this point in your life for you to start being more routine-based when it comes to spiritual cleansing and protection, okay? Protection rituals. I used to do the lesser banishing ritual. I'm an occultist, y'all. I'm a Rosicrucian. I know a lot of y'all probably don't know what that is. But I, believe in doing rituals at the beginning of your day to build a shield of protection, okay? And however way you want to do that for you, you can do it. All right, but I would definitely incorporate a routine base for spiritual cleansing and a routine-based rituals for protection, okay? I told you I was going in, y'all. This is how I go. That's why y'all gonna get y'all money's worth. And I just want y'all to know, the same way I'm reading this now, this is how I do. All readings are important to me. I don't care if you're paying $1. I don't care if you're paying $168. You're always gonna get an in-depth, detailed reading from me, because that's how I get down. Yo, people used to get mad on my waiting list. I used to be getting cussed out because I be taking so long, but like, look, I don't rush readings. This is spirit talking. This is our ancestors, our spirit guides communicating, and I've got a message to get out, okay? And I'm not finished yet, girl. We still doing this. Thank you. These cards confirm several things. Come on in, E. My son just got home from school. How was school?
Good.
That's good. Yeah, I'm not even finished with your reading, girl. I got one more card. We still on the spiritual and the emotional aspect, okay? I'm live, okay? I'm doing some readings for everybody. Want to say hi? Say hi. This is YouTube, and that's Instagram.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
You got some homework?
Yeah.
Okay. You had a good day?
Yeah.
All right. I love you.
Too.
All right. A little rug ride. All right, so that was the self-care part of the spirituality, right? And then last but not least, and then hold on about this, keep in mind wisdom, wisdom. So we're lacking a certain level of wisdom about body care, routine care, and just caring for yourself on a spiritual level. Make everything a ritual, you know, doing your face. You know, it takes me a long time. And the older I get, y'all, because I'm not no spring chicken. I'm a millennial, but I'm an older millennial. I'm an 80s baby, an early 80s baby, okay? I know I'll be looking young. Y'all put in the comments, let me know how young y'all think I am. And for those that know my age, let everybody guess. But, yeah, so the older I got, and we know that, unfortunately, in this society, women are valued visually, you know, whether we like it or not, we got to deal with it. And I feel like as a woman, even still, you should be presentable. You should want to take care of yourself. You feel me? So, like, just get more routine based into certain things. You know, like I take time, I have a routine when I clean my face. You know, I've got my exfoliator, I've got my vitamin C serum, my retinol, my hydrochloroside, like all this stuff I put on my face. You know, routine for, you know, lotion on my body. You know, my husband always tells me how soft I am because I'm just taking time, taking care of each little individual, like just, you know, and make that a routine and make it spiritual. You know, I used to make body butters. I was really thinking about doing it, infused with certain things, you know, even the things that you put on yourself, they can be spiritually, you know, infused with things, and just rub your body down, make it a ritual. Taking care of your feet, you know, Jesus had his feet washed, you know, just think about things. All right, as far as just like taking care of yourself, okay. King of Pentacles, the knowledge, you know, having a certain type of knowledge and a certain type of wisdom, and utilizing that wisdom and that knowledge that you've gained spiritually, emotionally, dealing with people, your overall life experience, right? And start utilizing that to your advantage, right? Start utilizing that to your advantage. Hey, Happy. We've got Aries and we've got Taurus. Aries is definitely leadership. It's a cardinal sign, so, you know, and they have a certain leadership style. So I don't know where Aries lies in your chart, but you definitely want to see, you know, how to incorporate that Aries energy, especially when it comes to getting things done, taking the initiative, and when to take the initiative, when to use that masculine energy and when not to. And then we've got Taurus, right, where being patient. Patience is a virtue, and just kind of knowing when to weather the storm and just kind of wait until circumstances change, okay? So those are things that you're going to become a master of, right? King, all that wisdom and knowledge, and all of those things, all of those traits, you're going to be able to use them to even make money, okay? You know, and so, you know, working on all these things, paying attention to all these things, especially for the next 30 days, you know, upcoming. And let's see how everything plays out. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, love. Give me some hearts, some something, some stars or something. Let me know how you like this reading, okay? And I appreciate your support and your donation. Odd Poet Girl. And I like your username. That's pretty cool. Odd Poet. So I bet your poems are pretty dope. And next, we've got Miss Fat Mamas, who's been waiting so patiently. Waiting so patiently. Thank you for that. So she says, thank you. The cards confirm several things regarding things I've recently been executing. Cool beans. All right. What up, everybody? So, yeah, let me know what your question is. Adore Fat Mama. Thank you for the badge. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, Queen. Queen's in the building. All right, my question is to just piggyback off early what in store for me in the months to come. So basically a general reading. Cool beans. And just a reminder, I'm doing donation-based readings. $1 on one badge will get you one card pull. $5 or 3 badges will get you 3 card pulls, and $10 will get you 5 cards, which would be 3 tarot and 2 oracle. Okay? We're going to get into it. Let me split this up. So we're just gonna tap in to earlier. So earlier we had tapped into that relationship of yours with that tall, dark, and handsome man, the King of Pentacles, and then you had some stuff come up about some leveling up in finances, and you informed me that you were indeed having a promotion. So spot on with that reading. Let's see what's gonna go ahead in this next reading. And because you was here twice and you donated twice, I'm gonna hook you up, sister. I'm gonna put some oracle cards for you because you came through twice, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. That's what reciprocity is all about. So I'm just gonna hook you right on that. Ooh, you got a powerful. Oh damn, sis, you got all major arcana cards. So this is definitely spiritual development, because the first 22 cards of tarot are considered the major arcana, and they're about spiritual growth and development of the very first card, which is the Foolish card. So this is about your spiritual path and your spiritual journey. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Literally, like, I love it's called the Fool's Journey. I love the Fool's Journey. Like, I literally made my own major arcana cards. These are mine. Urban Mystic Tarot. I might do the other 78 cards later. I don't know. But I'm really connected to the major arcana so much that I created my own deck on it. It's really important. I don't think people realize how important the first 22 cards are and the impact that they have on our soul and what is supposed to take place once we understand them, you know. YouTube dry right now. All right, so you've got three. Let me take a sip of water. You've got all three major arcana. Excuse me, y'all. All that talking. You've got the Magician. The Magician. The Hermit. And the Hangman. This keeps coming up too. And then we've got Freedom. And then we've got Sound Healing. Alright, so this is a powerful combination. These three major arcana cards, the Magician, the Hermit, and the Hangman, are just in themselves just a powerful combination. It's telling me right now that you've got a lot of tools and resources within yourself, mostly, that you haven't even tapped into yet. All right, so the Magician is all about that power. It's all about having all the tools. You know, if we look at this card, he's got everything. Look, he's got all the elements of the tarot. He's got the cup, the pentacle, the air, the swords, right, and the water. He's got all the elements at his feet. And right here, he's got Mercury. That's representing Mercury. Look, he's got a wand. This is the Magician or a wizard. I feel like, I mean, a wizard and a magician, they're almost alike, kind of different. But the Magician, well, I would say a wizard is different in the fact that a wizard can take things from outside of their sources, like on the astral realm. A magician is very skilled at utilizing the physical realm to kind of get what they want in things, okay? So this is advising you, your ancestors and your spirit guides are advising you to utilize everything in your physical realm. You know, utilize everything in your physical realm, people, places, things, to help you get where you need to go. And it's not on an opportunist type thing, because I know some people might be like, that sounds like, you know, use whatever you got to get what you want. In a sense, yes and no. You know, you don't want to whore yourself out or prostitute yourself out, but it's just talking about all of the advantages, like, in your environment, like, you know, free resources, or, you know, any knowledge, or networking with people. So let's think of it on an aspect of that, okay? This is more, you know, kind of realizing the power that you have, knowing how to use it. All right, that means that you have good communication. Work on it. Continue to work on your communication skills because the magician is ruled by Mercury. So first and foremost, not only do you have all the physical things in your environment, you know, how whatever that means for you have that in your environment to pull from as far as, you know, resources and being equipped for the things that you want. But that ability to communicate is very important. The gift of gab, the ability to communicate and to sway people with words. Okay, so you know this could be, you know, advice or a sign to kind of, you know, look at your vocabulary a little bit more. You know, look at your vocabulary. I love words. I look up words. If y'all go to my highlights, I have a whole highlight of just different words. And I haven't even tagged all of the words that I've done over the years, but just go to my highlights and start from there. Just start like looking up a word. Y'all know, even if we're doing a reading and something comes up, I'll look up the word just so we can have the definition. So incorporate more words into your vocabulary. It's very important in order for you to express yourself and to get people to see your vision. You've got to be able to articulate yourself, you know? And if you can't articulate yourself through words, which you should be working on, that means your throat chakra may be blocked. Utilize resources, music, you know, whatever it is. I don't know if you're a creative, but, you know, this is what I'm talking about as far as utilizing all the resources, right? So this is just kind of confirmation that you have everything already. You're not even looking at all of the ways and the perspectives that you can, you know, use the resources to help you achieve things, but also focus on that communication piece, right? And then next we have Hermit. Next we have the Hermit card, which is just kind of advising or confirming you to look within, right? We've got Virgo on here. Virgo represents that analyzing I talked about. And not analyzing in a bad way. You know, right now you want to be looking within. You want to take what other people are saying. Radio, who let you in here? I'm not getting up right now. You're going to have to wait a second. You want to take what other people are saying. If you ask other people for advice, but you want to match it up to yours. Does it align? Does it feel good with your spirit? And only if it feels good with your spirit, only if it aligns with how you feel or your stomach feels or your heart feels or your brain, you know, if it aligns with how those things feel, then you want to implement that advice or then you want to use it. But if it doesn't, don't. Right? And it doesn't matter if anybody feels any type of way. Ultimately, it's your decision, and you are responsible, and you are in control of your actions and what you do for your journey. Okay? So definitely more self-reflection. Hold on. Let me let my dog out of here. Don't come back. I'm about to lock this door. Don't let him come back, okay? He's so annoying sometimes. All right, so, you know, looking within. The Hermit card is also the number 9, okay? The Magician card is number 1. Hermit card is number 9. And the Hangman is number 12. So we have 9 and 12 is what? I'm slow. 10, 11 is 21. And then 1 is 22. And 2 plus 2 is 4. So we have 4. So this is asking you to build a foundation, right? I just broke everything down to base number. The base number is 4. That's creating your foundation. So once that you understand how wherever you go, any element, any environment that you're in, you can control that environment. You have the power to just like manifest and just take over everything, right? Like I said, a hermit, looking within, understanding that your advice right now is the best advice once you've waited upon other people's perspectives, okay? So that's the key piece, right? You have to make sure that your birthday is 12/4. Okay, you're a Sag, right? Is that Sag? I don't think a Sag is on these cards, no. But, oh, your birthday's 4. That's cool. Okay, I didn't get it literally what I just said, the life path, breaking it down to 4. And so even if we look at that, the number 12, the birth month, sacrifice, maybe, in December, you know, there may be some type of sacrifice, but that's going to come up. I didn't get to that card yet, but that's good information to know. The 12 and the 4. But yeah, so a foundation, the number 4, a foundation being built upon, you know, your ever-growing power, ability to be resourceful, to communicate, to sway, persuade people, with the Magician card. And then we've got the Hermit card. We're kind of looking within, reflecting. Even, you know, I don't know if you... Sagittarius is y'all some strange people. Y'all like people, but y'all not people. It's like y'all be in the mix, but y'all don't be in the mix, right? And so right now is the time for you to kind of fall back and to kind of be on your solo dolo, like how you get a little bit from time to time, right? Just step out the mix for right now and just kind of regroup and focus on self-reflection. And we're doing this to kind of work and understand the kind of sacrifices that we need to make. You know, you're a Sagittarius, so you're already, you know, when you're at your best, you're already focused. All right, when you're at your best, you're already focused. Y'all have a certain level of discipline and determination that I've never seen in life, and I salute it to the fullest, right? So, you know, once you hone in and you understand what those sacrifices are, you know, just go ahead and move forward with it, whether it be behavior patterns, whether it be, you know, staying away from certain people, certain environments. And I think that's what it's going to be for a little bit. Kind of that sacrifice is just going to be to be more self-reflective and kind of roll by yourself right now. You know, let people know that you're good. You're going to check in. You know, you're dating somebody and you kind of just want to just focus on you and this person, or, you know, even if you want to take a break from them for a little bit, that's okay, because it's kind of what is needed to move you forward and to help you level up and to help raise your vibration. And then we have freedom here. Okay, we have freedom. And it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So this is just confirming literally the Magician card. Okay? It's just confirming the Magician card. And there's really nothing else I can say about that. You possess the power. I've literally been rambling on about that for all this long. You said he's a Virgo? Oh, cool. So yeah, just like I was saying, either just roll just with him or just kind of roll by yourself for a little while. Either way, but you know, you still want to take some time for you, but that's fine too. You know, so look at that, on point again as usual. So yeah, possessing the power, right? And then lastly, we have sound healing. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with sound healing or you explored it. I have a little bowl. Let me go get my bowl. I'll show you my bowl. We can start the sound healing here. Let me see. It's a little dirty, huh? Some tissue and clear it out. So, sprinkles and glitter all in here. Alright. Sound healing. I haven't done this in a long time. I gotta get back in the habit of it. So, it's very important, just when you do the sound, it kind of like shifts your energy a little bit. This isn't muzzled. I don't like it with the cover on here. Let me see here. I can do it for a little bit more. So you can even get this. Hey mom, how you doing? So you can even get this to, you know, create different sounds, even this little small one. So get one of these. I got this off Amazon. Um, One time I was really sick. I had like some type of like respiratory. This was you know what pre I'm talking about, before the mask. And I had like a cold or respiratory infection, and I just sat here and I did the sound thing for like 15, 20 minutes, and I just started coughing up stuff. It was really interesting. I was not expecting that at all. So just kind of incorporate sound healing for, you know, anxiety, stress, even for some health issues. You never know what may come up or what may happen as a result of using that sound healing, okay? So let me know if that resonated. I appreciate you. Thank you. Gave you a little extra. I pulled these for you because you have been here and you donated twice today. So I really appreciate that. So hey. You currently under the weather right now. Yo, this is getting a little bit too scary. This is getting a little bit too much. Yeah, so, you know, go ahead and, you know, get your hands on one when you can. And it will definitely help, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. All right, so waiting on donations. If you're interested, $1 or one badge will get you one card. $5 or 3 badges will get you 3 cards, and $10 or 4 badges and up will get you 5 cards, okay? And that'll consist of 3 tarot cards and 2 oracle cards. If you're interested in a reading, I'm doing a special 30 minutes for $30 today only. It can either be same day or we can schedule it out. I'm available for like the next 2 days. I've got open availability until I go back to work. But let me see. Hold on, I gotta screenshot this because this is crazy. So I'm so freaked out on how point you are. I truly appreciate this today. You have made my day. Girl, yeah. Yes, I'm tapped in today. Our ancestors is talking to me today, y'all. Y'all spirit guides? Yes, spirit guides anyway. Really talking to me today. That's a blessing. I'm glad I'm able to get you and provide you the information and the confirmations that you need. It's really dope. So you know we got to have, you know you got to do a one-on-one now. You know, in the near future, definitely got to book a session. Alright, so while I'm waiting for a donation, if you do Cash App, hey, we got somebody who supported with a badge. Natia _ thank you, my love. I appreciate you. Go ahead and ask your question. You can either ask the question, or if you want to go live, with me, that's fine too. It don't matter. Let me know what you want to do, and thank you so much for your support. Let me shuffle these up good. I want to know what happened to Buy Wisdom and Tarot. I made an interesting comment earlier about my tarot cards having personalities. I mean, I asked if anybody, you know, saw personality in their tarot cards, and then on YouTube, Buy Wisdom and Tarot commented and said, nah, I control my cards. I don't let them develop any kind of personality. And I'm interested. If you pop back on, I want to know why you don't let your cards develop a personality. I just want to hear your perspective on that, because that sounds really interesting. All right? So Natia, you have a question? Let me see. You put in question marks? Nothing in the question marks. Let me know. be here for a while, y'all. Yes.
Do you know where the bread is?
Hmm?
Do you know where the bread is? For the hot dog?
Go ask your dad.
Oh.
Close my door.
Okay.
Radio, you go to.
Jimmy, come on. Jimmy, come on.
Alright, don't worry about it. Just let him go. Close the door.
Okay. Where are you going?
Close the door. Thank you. Alright, so I don't know if Nadia, I don't know if you want to go live with me or you got your question. Let me see, did I miss it? Or you just want a general reading? Okay, there we go. What is something important that you need to, you're ignoring? Okay, that's a good question. That's a very good question. Very good question. I'm telling you, the same themes keep coming up, but through different cards. This was the Hierophant reversed. Okay? The Hierophant reversed. And so, what I can tell you, this is it upright. That's it upright. It's a beautiful card. And it's called Magus of the Eternal Cards. And what the Hierophant represents is it represents routine and tradition, but as far as like spiritual practices. So what your spirit guides and your ancestors are telling you that you're ignoring is the fact that you need to incorporate more routine in your spirituality. You know, more routine as far as ritual work or prayers or whatever it is that you need to do, but you're lacking the routine in your spiritual practices, whether it be, you know, journaling, any type of self-help, you know, emotional, anything spiritually that's helping you develop that you used to do in the past. You need to you need to start doing it and slowly start incorporating it back into your life. Okay? For sure. And then once you start doing that, you know, the issues that you're having as far as protection, boundaries, I feel like you're having issues. I don't know on what levels and what situations, but I feel like protection comes up, boundaries, manifesting powers, and that's because, like I said, there's no routine, there's no, you know, routine set affirmation-based anything, you know, meditation, journaling, affirmation writing, just focusing on connecting to the divine, you know, on a routine, consistent basis. And the more you do that, the more you give up and you relinquish all the stress and the anxiety. You're giving it up to the divine. You're giving it up to your spirit guides. They're there. They want to help carry that baggage. So those are all the things that you're ignoring because you're not setting that routine. Any traditions that you hold in your family and your heritage. You know, I don't know what your background is. I don't know if you're fully aware of all of your background. You know, but get into history, family history. Start looking into the magic that your family did, the type of spirituality. Everybody had folk magic, you know. I don't know why black people would think like they're the only ones that have magical powers, like the Vikings, like literally everybody all across the world. Everybody has ancient magic, right? So to start channeling more into your ancestry and look at all the magic, right, and all of the rituals that are tied into your traditions based on your cultures, okay? Elephant is on this card, you know. Elephant never forgets. An elephant never forgets, right? And so this is something that we should never forget. It should be passed down. And then whatever it is, you make sure you pass down these routines and these traditions and these value sets onto your children, okay? I hope that helped. Drop me a little love, something, a little heart, something. Let me know that you resonated with that. And thank you again for the badge. I really appreciate that. So hey, for those of you that are tuning in, I'm doing donation-based readings. $1 will get you 1 card pull. $3, I mean 3 badges or $5 will get you 3 cards. And $10 or 4 badges and up will get you 5 cards, which is 3 tarot and 2 oracle. So while I wait for other people to support with donation, I'm going to pull some cards for the collective. Confirming everything that I already felt like I was being told. So powerful. Thank you so much. You are most welcome. You are most welcome. And that's why I'm here. You know, mostly, I mean, I'm going to say like the people that watch my stuff, you know, that kind of get in tune with my frequency, you guys are pretty intuitive, I would say. A lot of the people I do know that my supporters and people that kind of tap into me and kind of rock with my energy are already strongly in tune. So I already know that about, you know, the people who kind of rock with me. And like I said, it's always, you know, a way of just confirming some things or looking at something from a different perspective. So glad that I was able to help. And just to kind of remind you all, I am doing 30-minute readings today, $30 for 30 minutes. That's $1 a minute, and my normal rate is usually $2.80. Okay, $2.80 is my rate. So those of y'all that think $160 is a lot, no, it's not, because them psychic people, them California psychic people, be charging $2.99 a minute, $3.99 a minute, $4.99 a minute, right? The elephant is very significant to my life too. Blown away. Amazing. I love it. 1 card, sis. Just 1 card. All right. So I'm glad you found value in that 1 card. You know. And I don't be bragging or nothing, you know, but it's other tarot readers. You know, we all have different styles, but ultimately, you know, if somebody has a certain type of, you know, a skill set, because, you know, you can pull so much information from 1 card. You know, you don't need, I mean, of course, but if you tapped in, you know, and everything's aligned, you know, I don't know if y'all realize it, but like when I shuffle the cards, you know, pretty much everything is strategic, whether we even know it or not, because of the divination, you know, and the synchronicity. Like I might feel like, you know, it's me saying, hey, let me shuffle these cards 3 times, but it's really, you know, the collective, the spirits aligning, and I'm just kind of going with the flow. All right, so it's not even necessarily me per se, you know, because, you know, the cards that are being pulled, why are they being pulled with the information they have on them? You know, everything aligns as it should. Right? Everything aligns as it should. I also have shadow work material, so I'm seeing a lot of new people here, which I'm grateful for, but y'all really may not know a lot about what I do. So not only do I do tarot readings, but I focus on shadow work to kind of help us integrate our shadow so we can be the best version of ourselves. You have some good things, you have bad things in shadow. So I'm putting together a 5-week program for that. If you want to sign up to be on the waiting list for when it's finished and complete, or if you just want the shadow work workshop in the journal, it's 21 questions, 4 stages for shadow work. So I've got like 4 or 5 questions in each stage, and it presents you with questions to help you identify trauma and the source of trauma from certain situations. So if you're interested in that shadow work guide, let me know and I can get it for you. It's $7. All right, it's currently on sale. It's usually $97, but I'm feeling gracious and I marked it down to $7 currently. Okay, it's about an hour, 20-minute long workshop, and it's got the journal to go with it. Okay, you could print it out and write on it. And if you want to use it to follow the 5-week life coaching program, that's okay too. All right. Alright, so waiting for people to donate. If nobody's gonna donate, that's fine. I'm gonna pull these cards while we wait and see what kind of answers we got from the collective. But let me use some different cards. I'm gonna put the Hermetic deck to the side for a minute. And I'm gonna put these to the side because these are cards I'm gonna be using for donation, and I don't want them to get an attitude and it start being weird. So I'm gonna do Urban Mystic, Tarot for right now. And this is all a journey here. This is all a spiritual journey. Urban Mystic Tarot. And let me see, I like essential oil. My essential oil cards are the best. They help us identify triggers and help us identify language to fix those triggers. Oh, I forgot myself. Alright. And I'll do one more. I feel like it's still what, Women's Month or something? I'm not sure, but we're gonna do a little bit of Goddess guidance. We're gonna do a little bit of Goddess guidance. Oh. We can't have all three, so let me see which ones. I'm just gonna make this a little entertaining. Let me get my little thing here. And so we can see which one we want to use. Alright, do we want to use these? Do we want to use this card? Do we want to use this card in the reading? Alright, I'm getting a very small no. Let's see right here. Do we want to use this card in the reading? Only can pick one. Do we want to use this card for the reading? And I'm getting a very slight no for this one. So, alright, eliminated two. We gotta pick one. Do I want to use this card for the reading? Do we want to use this card for the reading? Do we want to use this card for the reading? So this thing ain't really budging. Maybe because I'm holding it too bad. Let me start over. Let me not hold it so tight, because it's not doing any type of swinging. Alright. Do I want to use this card? Yeah, I think I was holding it too. And so we've got a stronger no. Alright, what about this card? Do we want to use this card for the reading? And again, we've got left to right, which is a no indicator. And what about this one? Let me just start swinging first. This one is going crazy, huh? So is this the card that we want? And I'm getting a front to back swinging, which is a yes indicator. So let me do that. And what was the card? Okay, interesting. Alright, so for the collective, what's up, y'all? How you doing, Native Moyle? We've got the star card. We've got the star card. We've got justice reversed. And then we've got one of my handwritten cards, 6-9, earn next level, but it's reversed. And then we've got Goddess Guidance, Mat, which deals with fairness. And then I've got essential oil, Ab Border Vitae, which I've never heard of, which represents flow. And then I've got Spikenard, which represents faith. Okay, so First off, when it comes to your dreams and wishes, yourself and others, like, uh, first of all, you got to keep your dreams alive, right? As long as you have your dreams, you have goals, and, don't lose sight of them, and I feel like sometimes when we have obstacles and challenges come up, we feel defeated, and we just really don't even know how to get back on that path to, start trying to complete our goals, or going for that success that we once wanted, once we get backed up with so many obstacles and challenges, right? And this is kind of a reminder that things are not going to be fair. This is the justice card and it's reversed. So this is just kind of a reminder that things are not going to be fair all the time, and what am I trying to say here? There's also a lack of balance into, you want the dream, you want the success. I'll bring my best friend. She has to get a reading. Yes, where's she at? Go ahead, tell her. I'm doing a reading for the collective right now. I'm not even really doing a reading per se. So whenever they donate, I'll jump right in. But it just feels like you want the success, you want the dreams, but you don't really want to put the work in for it. And when I say that, using the Justice card, Libra's about balance, weigh and measure. What you put into something is what you're going to get back. And so you're going to have to understand that. And so you may be even sitting here feeling like, yo, I've already put in so much work, right? But think about the people that are where you want to be. Because we all have somebody that we're modeling, or we're aspired to kind of be like in a way. So think about the people that are where you're at. And then go read up on them and read about all the sacrifices and the things that they had to endure and they had to take in order to get where it is that they need to go. All right, so kind of understand that. And so, you're kind of throwing this fit. It's this pity party. And we got to be careful because sometimes that Libra energy has the ability to take on that that victim mentality. Unpredictable. Hey, how you doing, love? If you like a reading, you can either purchase badges or do on Cash App. Okay? And thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. But yeah, so, we don't want that victim mentality. That victim mentality is going to stop you on so many levels. It's going to stop your energy. It's just going to mess you up. Okay? When you take on that victim mentality, woe is me, when you're not looking for solutions, and when you are only looking at the problems, right? So that's going to be a problem. Stop being problem-based and let's be solution-based, okay? All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, just let me know, love. I got you. Alright, so, us not really putting in the work, us wanting the dream but not being passionate about what we want to do is what's holding us back. And then we have Mot, the goddess guidance, which represents fairness, right? The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Alright, so, this is pertaining to not really necessarily your dreams and your goals, but maybe there's a situation that you're dealing with that's out of your control that you're not the authority figure over. You're kind of scared about what's going to happen with the final decision because you're not the one that has that control. And so this is kind of a reminder that that situation will be handled justly and fairly. Okay? Next, we've got essential oil, arborvitae. I've never heard of that. If anybody's ever smelled that, let me know. And it's representing flow. And the trigger statement is, why are things such a struggle? All right, that's the trigger statement. And the true statement is, I am in the flow. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel the flow of life through you. Release your need to do and just be. And so I talked about that before in my other collective readings, to just kind of be still and allow things to play out and stop going against the grain and stop trying to control things and push and make things happen. Sometimes we just have to be and allow things to happen and respond and react off the environment and off of other things. And that's feminine energy, okay? Masculine energy is that action I want to do and be assertive, right? And then next we have faith. It's a spikenard. I never heard of this essential oil either. If you've heard of spikenard, let me know how it smells. The trigger statement is, why does this always happen to me? Again, remember that victim mentality I talked about. The true statement is, I am at peace. Know that everything will work out as it needs to, and hold a space of gratitude as you watch the miracles unfold. All right. So as humans, this design, this construct that we're in spiritually, I talked about the first 22 major arcana cards, the Fool's Journey. We are designed to go through obstacles and challenges. That's what this is all about, and how you respond and react to them determines how your ending is going to play out. All right, so there's certain paths aligned, there's certain choices to be made, and each choice that you make, each decision that you make, aligns you with your true purpose. Okay, hold on for 1 second. Okay. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. I had to check on my son real quick. Make sure he was doing his homework. Alright. Oh, what happened? Don't do that. Now the sound. Oh, okay. I feel like every word is being said directly to me. Literally, everything that's going on in my life right now. This is amazing. I'm glad we're able to connect in this way. I'm so glad. All right. Let me see. What's my mood today? I don't really want to play no song. Every time I play a song, they freaking mess up my live. Hey, hey, hey. Caught me on a break. I just got finished doing a very extensive donation-based reading. And I'm going to post more cards. See if anybody else is going to tap in. Otherwise, that I'm going to head on out of here. Catch everybody later. Let me see. Pull some different cards for the collective. Alright, this may be my last, because this says what I've been on here for 110 minutes. Like, wow. And my lipstick is all getting gross. Let me close like that. It gets like all caked up from talking. Smells good. What is that? Pumpkin pie. Alright, we're gonna do some crystal card. Oh damn. Let me save y'all real quick. I'm crazy. Enoch, leave the dog alone. Enoch, please stop outside my door. Ooh, how about that? Alright, so I'm gonna wait. I'm taking this information. And now where's the crystal book? And so, I pulled 2 crystal cards. The first one was rose quartz. Okay, so let's get into the rose quartz. This represents unconditional love. Okay, unconditional love. And it says rose quartz is full of unconditional love and infinite peace. It draws loving relationships to you, heals past emotional traumas, or provides support during a crisis. You are a beautiful soul who has infinite peace deep within and enormous empathy. Relationships are where you learn your soul lessons. Heal heartbreak or abuse and dissolve toxic emotions and pain that prevent you from giving and receiving love. You have the power to love unconditionally and to support others. Forgive yourself. Love and beauty approach. Loneliness is at an end. Emotional blockages dissolve. Do not accept blame. Recognize that unconditional love and friendship draw exactly the right people to you. And once you love yourself, you can give and receive love from others. Support is available in crises. Alright, and the healing insight is unconditional love is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and somebody else. Alright, this is heart chakra, and this is talking to Taurus and Libra. Okay? Taurus and Libra. Alright? Hey, kisses of brown, honey. So that was the rose quartz. I'm just currently just doing a collective reading right now on crystals and my universe cards. So let me put this down and I'm going to go to one of these cards. So this says here, the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. And those themes of freedom have been coming up, right? Freedom to understand that you have the power to choose your happiness, right? So the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free that I am. Okay? I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. And I'm always talking about the comfort zone, moving through fear. You know, that it gets uncomfortable when you want better things, you want to be successful. It's a whole new paradigm shift. You're not used to this environment. There's definitely going to be a certain level of uncomfortableness with us not knowing. And that air of doubt in the air, right? So I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. Okay? And the next crystal we have is the amethyst. And the amethyst represents inner peace, right? A powerful protector, purifier, and natural tranquilizer, amethyst calms the mind and balances extremes. Okay? You have an addictive personality. Make a concerted effort to overcome such behavior or obsessions of any kind and avoid overindulgence. Balance work and play. You are prone to excess in both. Understanding hidden causes of compulsive actions bring peace. All right, hand your will over to your soul and allow your spirituality to flourish. Okay? Release self-defeating programs. Do not rely on others. You create anything you set your mind to. Be shrewd in your business dealings. Pay attention to your family. An honest verdict and success in a court case are possible. Maintain your integrity and let the universe decide. Letting go of cravings leads to inner freedom and creates well-being. All right, this works on the third eye and the crown chakra, and the timing is for Aquarius and Pisces, okay? Strong with you. And the last card I have is Universe has our back, and it currently says, thank you, Universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is the highest of the good. What is of the highest good, okay? Alright, so it's been real. I appreciate you guys. And I may be coming on later. Alright, I may hop on in a couple more hours. Let me see how I feel. Let me spend some time with my family, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay? And I'm going to post this too. Alright? Alright, talk to y'all later. Hey, 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 it's me again. And of course, I'm thanking you again, once again, for supporting me, supporting what I do. And I appreciate and I love you guys for trusting in me to give you guys the best readings ever. Thank you for supporting. It only makes me... All right. See you, YouTube. I'll be back.